Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Panaorios. Welcome back to No Man's Sky. So I've done a little bit of base building, and you guys can see the base that I've started here. I think it looks pretty nice so far. Now I have some other plans for what I want to do, but I needed to start the base quest line first. So I thought my game was glitched and I couldn't start the base quest line, but I looked it up, and all I had to do was put down this one room and it will start. So we're gonna put that room down today, but first let's get a little bit of a tour. So I've gone around to the planets, some of the other planets in this system, and I got those salvage things, those things that you have to dig into the ground to get the blueprints. So we can make a bunch of different things now. We can make some concrete stuff. I didn't get all the concrete stuff, but you see this is what we can make from concrete. We can also make some stuff in the metal section. I don't know how to make glass yet, so we can't make that. But this is what I've unlocked so far. And I've also unlocked some things in the wood section, like this thin wooden wall, these small little things here. But let's get to the base. So another thing I did is I also changed the location of our base. I got rid of the old one and I moved to a different spot. The reason why I moved to this spot is because the lake is a lot bigger. And also, there's a space over here that you can walk down on if you wanted to get into the water quicker. So it's pretty cool. I like this spot way better. But let's get into the tour. I don't know why I keep stalling for the tour. But, so I have this little piece here, this little archway. I don't know what I'm going to put here, but I thought it was cool. And I unlocked these little side pieces for the wood piece. It's these triangle pieces here. I unlocked that, so now the stairs can be covered up. There's nothing under the stairs, but I guess I could put something there if I wanted to. And I got this statue here from a community event. I went to another planet. We had to feed a bunch of animals, so I did that. And then you can go to this guy in one of the space anomaly stations, and you can buy these collectibles with the currency up there called Quicksilver. So those pieces go into the decoration section, and I have a bunch of different ones that I picked up. I have this statue that you see there. I have this one, which is a robot walker that we haven't come in contact with yet. I also have this little Gex statue, which is bigger than the traveler statue for some reason. And I have this blob creature, which is a creature that are on some planets. I haven't came across them yet, but I have seen them when I used to play the game. But this area down here is sort of going to be like a workshop area. So you see I have my refiner here. I have my blueprint analyzer here. Now right here I want to make a sort of like a, what is it called? A dock. So over the water I want to make a dock, but I haven't built that yet. But you see it goes right into the water. I'm trying to figure out how to do that as well. And I also want to build a lighthouse. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to think about how I want to build the lighthouse. But let's take a quick look upstairs. So I have these little small wall pieces. I just unlocked these, I want to say maybe 20 minutes ago, to fill out this area. And I put some lights here. I'm not sure how this place looks at night, but let's turn these off. So if it ever gets night, we'll see. And I have this really cool door. I think I like this a lot. It has a window here that obviously you can't walk through. And you have the door here. I put a table. I'm not able to make the... what are they called? Let's get out of here. I'm not able to make the chairs just yet because I don't have something called Star Silk. So we can't make any chairs. I have to figure out, maybe I have to buy that. I'll check the Galactic Trade Terminal soon. But I have a light here, which I did not know was not centered. We'll center that in a bit. But I had to put these lights on each of the different walls because the lights that I had originally, they don't really light up a big area. I was going to use these, but they really don't light up a large area, at least not for the building I had previously. But as you can see, I have a little bed here, which of course you can't sleep in just yet, but that would be cool down the line if you could sleep in those beds. And a tiny little plant here that came from the farming section. There's a whole farming system in this game, and it would be really interesting to get into that. But let's see if we can rearrange this little thing here. I thought it was in the center, but it was not. So let's get over to lights and let's get this. Let's see if we can get this in the center or as centered as possible. Alright, I think that's good. Now another thing that's really cool is that you can actually change how these walls look. So if I go over to colors, I can pick any one of these. So I think I'm gonna pick, let's just do something out of ordinary for myself. Let's do a lilac. I'll probably end up changing these soon, but you go around, you just click X on all the walls, which with this highlighted, and you can change all of this stuff. I think I can even change the table. Yeah, I think the table changed as well. Let's change this. Alright, so let's see what it looks like from the outside. Oh, it is getting dark. Now, of course, you can't even see it because it's dark now. Let's turn these lights on and see what area they light up. They don't light up anything. I have to figure out how to get better lights. I mean, I'm glad that the moon lights up a lot of stuff, but hopefully in the morning we'll be able to see what this lilac looks like. But let's get over to the room we have to place down to start the base missions. We have to put this massive, absolutely massive cylindrical room. So I built a piece off to the side so that we can lead to this room. And we're gonna put our, I think he's called the overseer or something. I'm gonna put him in this room. So let's build that. There we go. Build a construction terminal. So let's see what we need to make a construction terminal. And we're gonna put it in this room here. Now you can build another cylindrical room on top of this, and you can have a ladder to go up and down between them. We might do that a little later. But let's see, how do I... There it is, specialist terminal. Let's put him... I don't know, it's kind of... You know what, let's put him right here. The construction terminal requires a skilled overseer for operation. You can recruit overseers in space stations. Okay, if I remember correctly, the overseer has to be a Gek. So I think we're in a Gek system, so we can hop up to the space station and see if we can find an overseer for us. Hire staff from space stations. Okay, we could drive there or we could just use the teleporter. So I think I want to drive there. I did get a new ship, so as you can see, I don't have the 6 million that I had before. So let's call down the new ship that we got, and we can drive up to the space station. Let's see, is it this one? No, not that one. It's this one. So this one is a fighter, just like this ship here. So I just named this one Oblivion Mark II, because as you guys know, this one is Oblivion. So we're going to drive this up to the space station. Now, the only downside of this ship is that it doesn't have rockets, but this ship has a efficiency drive in it, and it has way more slots than the other ship. So every time I launch off, it takes 20% less fuel. As you see, it only took 20% instead of the 25% it usually takes. So let's get up to the space station and let's see if we can find an overseer. Now it looks like somebody else has been in my system. Someone discovered this planet here, and I think they discovered another planet over there as well. But that's kind of cool that somebody has been here. I don't think I was actually here, so that's really cool. So the way that we got this ship, I actually traded in the other ship that we got a little while back, and I used it for collateral for this ship. So I was able to use the price of that ship that had a bunch of broken slots and buy this new ship with no broken slots. So that's why we had to spend the difference in cash, which is why I don't have the 6 million I had before. I think that's what I'm going to do for now on. If I find broken ships, I'm just going to use them as collateral and buy ships that I don't have to spend so much resources fixing the slots. Alright, so it's pointing us up here, so I'm guessing our overseer will be up here. I'm glad they're pointing him out, because before I had to go around and talk to a bunch of people to see if anyone wanted to be an overseer. Is it really you? Forgive me, I've been searching for such a long time. I am contracted to aid you in this and every cycle. Don't worry, everything was paid for a long time ago. It's all quite above board. As the stranger speaks, a smell assaults me, a pheromone infesting my brain, giving me memories of places I've never visited or actions I never took. Of myself in a mirror, aged and alone, of this Gek cradling its fallen brethren, of a bargain made many years from now, a contract signed across the cosmos. The vision ends and the Overseer remains. The Overseer promises to expand my base, allowing me to recruit other workers. They require a construction terminal to get started. Alright, let's hire him. There is something compelling about this Gek. They shall feel at home in my home. Okay. I will be at my station before you know it. See you soon, friend. Awesome. So now we have an Overseer. Let's see if we can buy Star Soak before we get back to our base. Let's see. Buy items. Okay, non-stick piston, enormous metal cog. I don't see Star Soak. Because Star Soak has the same sort of background as these, and it looks like you can buy these from here. So maybe I need to go to another system to buy Star Soak, because it doesn't look like they have it here. I'm going to see if there's any ships here that I can buy stuff from. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, let's use the teleporter and let's get back to our base. But look how nice this ship looks. I love the front of it. It definitely has the fighter feel, at least to me. It looks awesome. I definitely want to basically pimp my ride and get rockets and all that stuff, all the combat stuff for it. But let's use the terminus here and let's get back to our base. I'm pretty sure our base is this one. This is our old base. I'm not sure why it's still popping up here. I actually think that's going to change in an upcoming update where the bases that you delete won't pop up in the system anymore. So I'm pretty sure our new base is called the Natali Outpost. So let's get to this base. Okay, that was perfect. So where did we end up? Oh, we ended up right on top of our little base there. I think that that's going to change in the next update as well, where we'll actually be able to land on our teleporter. Oh, I don't have a teleporter. I thought I put that down when I changed bases. Let's see if I can put that down again. Where's that at? I think it's in structures. No, it's not. Base components? I don't know where it is. Oh, it's equipment. There it is. Permanent technology and teleporter. We need an ion battery. Can I make one of those? I feel like I can make an ion battery. Let's see. Where's it at? I need cobalt. Okay, I get cobalt from caves. We'll do that later. So let's get over and talk to our new guy. Now, I could put a door on the outside, but then that would make the rest of the base kind of obsolete. So we're going to go through that side door archway there. Let's talk to this guy. Trade Envoy Todlude? Yeah, Todlude. You have so much to learn, so much to see. Sounds like Arthur. You have so much to learn, so much to see, and this place will be our home amidst the infinite. Take this glass, awesome, I can make glass now, and let the starlight flood into our jolly home. Accept the glass. Oh man, I can make glass now. And I picked up some frost crystals. Fantastic. Everything pours through glass in the end, but there's time enough for that. There are other things that we have to do. If you prepare chromatic metal, I will use it to calibrate a science terminal suitable for a Korvax entity. The Korvax have suffered terribly at the hands of my people. Be kind to them, I beg of you. I found my way to the stars and met these people, these Korvax, Gek, and Vy'keen, all with their own stories. But though their empires have fallen and their structures have crumbled into the earth, this space remains immaculate, free of dust and decay. It is as if it was made for me. The Overseer asks me to gather chromatic metal in preparation for the recruitment of a Korvax scientist. The Trade Envoy Tulid is already making themselves useful. A science terminal, a new Korvax gas, and all for just a handful of chromatic metal. Alright, so how much chromatic metal do I need? Let's see. Collect chromatic metal for the Overseer. How much? Okay, I guess I have enough. Let's go back to the Overseer. Alright, buddy. I already have it. There you are again, Traveler. I am sure you have the required materials this time. The Overseer speaks strangely, implying that we have performed this encounter before. I have no memory of such meetings. I ask who paid them for the service they are performing for me. They laugh and claim that my child did, many years from now. I do not know what they are talking about. The Overseer asks me for the chromatic metal. Alright, I don't know how much I'm giving him, but I guess I'll give it to him. Perfect, friend. I knew you would succeed. Just what I need to finish the science terminal plans. Okay, so now I can make a science terminal. and it looks like I need magnetized ferrite. We have littered the universe in our greed, traveler. This planet is no exception, but there is much that can be done with litter. Make your way to an abandoned structure and harvest the data from their terminals. I shall use it to fashion us plans for a storage container. Trade Envoy Tullid is reflective for a Gek. They almost seem to regret the greed that characterizes their people. They wish to make something new from the remains of the old. Is this just greed in disguise or something else? Whatever their motive, the Overseer claims I will find data for a storage container blueprint in a nearby structure. You won't regret it, friend. I've marked you a site that seems to be ripe for exploitation. So it looks like we have to go and get the blueprints to make another one of these things. That will actually come in handy. I might end up moving this, but the thing that you can do with these is actually stack them on top of each other, so that might be cool. But let's see what we need to make a science terminal. Is it base component? It is not. Equipment? There we go. Specialist terminals. So, science terminal requires magnetized ferrite. I'm pretty sure I have magnetized ferrite somewhere. We can actually make it. Yeah, I have a bunch on my freighter, but I don't feel like flying up there now, so let's just make it. How much do I need? Let's see. Equipment. Specialist terminals. All we need is 25. So let's just use our pure ferrite. And let's make some magnetized ferrite. Alright, that was quick enough. So let's go ahead and take this and let's get our pure ferrite back. Alright, I'm going to leave the carbon in there. Just leave all that stuff there because I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave that portable refiner there anyways. And look at that. What a lovely storm we have here. So, science terminal. Let's go ahead and get that going. Now, I don't think I can put it in side of this big thing we made here. Yeah, it looks like it's only one per base. So what we could do is build up and build another huge circular place. Or we could build it, like put this guy outside, you never know. Let's see how much it takes to make another huge circular building. Okay, we could put him right on top actually. You know what, let's do that. I'm going to put that there. Now, can I make a ladder? I don't think I can. Let's see. Frames and foundations. Doors and ladders. Ladders. Perfect. I'm glad I grabbed that. So let's get in here and let's make a ladder. There we go. Awesome. Now, where is that terminal at? I will remember this eventually. Do we want to put him on the same side as the Overseer? You know what, let's put him here, just to be different. I don't know why I can't put him in the middle, but I guess we'll just put him here. The science terminal requires a skilled scientist for operation. You can recruit scientists in space stations within Korvax-controlled systems. Okay. So, we need to figure out what systems I've been to. Nope, go down. We have to figure out what systems I've been to that are Korvax-controlled. But first, let's hop over and get the blueprints for the storage container. Good, the storm's clearing and we're almost at the abandoned structure. I can't wait till I can start making vehicles, then we won't have to fly everywhere. Actually, we might end up flying to a lot of places, depending on how far they are. But as soon as I can make vehicles, I think things are going to get really interesting. But let's get over here and save this area so I can chart it and upload it and get some free nanites. Oh, I've already been here. Apparently I've already been here, okay. So, how do I get inside this place for a place that I've supposedly been to? Oh, we have these whispering eggs here. I think they reduce how much cash you get from them. So I don't think I'm going to go ahead and dig these up. I might if I need some cash, but we're not going to do that right now. Oh yeah, I definitely have been here. I think I was just here. User identified, terminal active, assessing schematics. The place the Overseer has led me to has long since fallen into disrepair. Its panels are buried beneath the same oily, pulsating fauna that I have seen before in long abandoned buildings. The air is fetid and damp. I power up the terminal with little hope of success, but to my surprise it buzzes noisily and springs to life. My overseer's intuition has served me well so far. I shall have to trust that these schematics contain the required data. So, can we make it? It just says return to the overseer. Alright, I'm gonna hop back to the overseer, and then we're going to see if we can find a scientist. Alright, buddy, what's next? You are back. I'm so glad, friend. I will extract the storage blueprint as soon as I have the data. It is good to see the Geks so invested in the success of my home. They are clearly happy to see me, energized for the task at hand. Here's your blueprint, as promised. A trivial task. Their code was just sitting there to be manipulated. Okay, so now we can make 9 other storage containers. That's awesome. So that's going to give us a lot of space for materials. Now then, do you think, friend, that we should put that science terminal to use? Fill our home with the clicks and lights of the Korvax. It would be so lovely. The Overseer feels the base would benefit from a Korvax scientist. They would like to see good use made of the blueprint they worked so hard on. Alright, I'll get to it. I'm so glad we had this chat, friend. Alright, so we need to go find a Korvax. So let's see, what is our active mission? Hire a base scientist. Alright, we can do that. So we need to find a Korvax. Target outside of Galaxy. I wonder if a terminal, a space terminal, will tell me where I can find one. So we need an ion battery. I'm gonna go find a cave real quick, and we're gonna make this teleporter. Alright, so with some quick editing magic, we are back. Let's go ahead and make that teleporter. So let's just throw it here for now. We'll find a better spot later on, but let's just pop it here. Alright, so let's see what system they want us to go to for our Korvax scientists. Let's see. Does it tell us? I don't think it tells us. No, it doesn't tell us. That's unfortunate. So, let's see, based on our discoveries, which part was Korvax controlled. So, we are in this system here, and the dominant life form is Gek. This other system is also Gek. So let's see, we need a Korvax system. I don't know why it's so laggy in the menu right now. That's kind of weird. This system's Gek. Alright, so it looks like we have a Korvax system here. Let's see if we can go to the Kosaka system. Hopefully that's a place I've been to, the space station. Alright, let's see. Space station. Looking for the Kosaka space station. There we go, Kosaka. Let's go for this one. Alright, so we are in a Korvax system. Let's see if we can find a base scientist. Alright, so this is where we're gonna have to look around and talk to some people to see if we can find one. So let's just start with this guy. I think his name is actually Scientist. Oh, that's awesome. Traveler Korvax. The Korvax makes a series of swift entries in their datapad before turning the device towards me proudly. Wait, I actually don't think this is the guy we're talking about. Alright, so even though this guy's name is Scientist, he's not the scientist we're looking for. So let's go around and talk to some more people. I will let you guys know when we find our scientist. Awesome, I think I found him, guys. So, Divine Atlas Entity Taviro. I am not saying that ever again. A known life form, I have passed my test. I'm free to explore, free to pursue my passion for structural analysis. Do you have a base? A science terminal? Think of all that might be done. The Korvax is happy, overjoyed to see me. They seem to have just completed some rite of passage for their species, necessitating them to go out into the universe and pursue their interests. The scientist offers to join my base if I provide them with a science terminal. Alright, let's hire this guy. Yeah, think not of payment. Scanning you while you sleep will be reward enough. Alright, awesome. So now we have a scientist. Let's get back to our base and let's see what he has for us. Alright, so we're back at our base. Let's go and talk to our new scientist. I've met 80 aliens so far. Wow. Alright, so let's go and talk to our new Korvax scientist. What's up? A fine base traveler, as of course befits your honorable status. O Korvax shall be so happy here. The Korvax is brimming with enthusiasm. Neither their shell nor the walls of my base seem to contain them. Let's welcome him. Honor, to witness the monolith of the traveler. Honor, but please, Korvax contribute. Take these blueprints, lubricant and acid, liquids close to Korvax hearts. Okay, so now I can make acid. I think I've sold acid before, so maybe that would be a way for us to make some money. Traveler, harvest marrow bulb and Korvax will do more. We'll create plans for microprocessors and advanced refiners. Korvax will also clean windows while you're gone. So if I get some marrow bulb, this guy will give me blueprints for microprocessors and an advanced refiner. That sounds amazing. The Korvax is desperate to please, showering me with praise and offers of assistance. They tell me travelers are to be honored, raised above all others. What have I done to earn such esteem? The scientist requires marrow bulb and cobalt, materials found in the ground. They will be able to use this substance to craft blueprints for microprocessors and advanced refiners. Joy, our home will be light and our windows will be clean. Okay, so I think that's where we're gonna end it. Why is this guy floating? Okay, so I think that's where we're gonna end it. So we have our base started and we have the base questline started. So in the next episode, I'll probably already have the marrow bulb and the cobalt, but I won't continue the questline without you guys. But anyways, I think that's gonna bring us to the end of this episode. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And also, do me a favor and click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post. Feel free to check out the Discord, the link will be in the description. If you didn't like the episode, however, leave a comment, let me know why. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.